think in a lot of the cases it goes back to childhood, where people used to spend their time travelling to and from school or to and from work on public transport. It was the method of the day when these were really in their prime. It was the method of the day of transport. So therefore, you know, it stems from that, and it's just an interest that has gone on from that. A lot of us spent time perhaps travelling around London actually doing what was known as bus spotting, taking the old bus numbers and things. It's just like people who are interested in steam trains. You know, we've just gone on from there and trying to ensure that tomorrow can see what happened yesterday. It was the manpower that went into it. It was the way in which they were designed and built. The whole design, the whole aspect of it was just built to last. It had to. It was built for ease, of the ease of maintenance. They had to get vehicles out on the road, and the idea basically was to try and keep a vehicle off the road as for a shorter time as possible. So it had to be made in such a way as it would last. There's vehicles, in fact, still dating from the 1950s that are still in service in various parts of the world. If you go out to America or California, there's the RT style bus, the AEC Regent, which is still operating in public service out there. There's vehicles in South Africa, there's vehicles in New Zealand, a lot of them in preservation. But I mean, you can go to virtually any country and you will find an ex-London transport bus. You know, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere.
At the moment, it looks more like a Meccano kit for adults. They reckon it's going to take about 7 years to restore. Back to its former glory, we hope.
I'm a railway buff as well, very keen on trains and what have you, but I couldn't afford a reserve loco, so we went what I could afford, you know.
Physically, they were quite demanding to drive, and although people moan now about the amount of traffic on the roads, we had our fair share, especially driving in London, and they were quite an effort at times to even change lanes, you know, and corners, that sort of thing. Very, very hard on the steering. I've got the Leatherhead Common, met a vehicle coming out of control the other way, threw the vehicle to one side, left the road, went into deep snow, put my foot down, ploughed off for a matter of 30, 40 yards on through the grass, got it back onto the road, and all the side trims were buckled in all the way around, but she pulled straight through it. You know, absolutely incredible. They weren't very fast, but my God, they were great.